In this video, we are diving into one of the most essential foundations of JavaScript, variables and data types. And we will see what variables are and how to declare them using var, let and const, and the main data types which are available in JavaScript with real examples in a browser console. So we'll be coding everything live using VS Code and viewing it directly in the browser. So let's begin. So here I have created a HTML file and we will be writing all the JavaScript code inside one JS file which we are going to create now and link that file into HTML. So we'll do that. So we will create an basic HTML structure using emmet. So I will say JavaScript 30-day challenge. So inside this body I will just link this script.js file which I will be going to create and add that linkage to our HTML file. So to add that we have a tag called script, and inside that we have an attribute called source which we need to provide an file path where we are storing this .js. So I will just say script.js. Now to check whether it's working, so we'll just create this file here. We'll just say script.js, and inside the script.js I will just say console.log message from script.js. We save this. So right click here and open with live server. So browser has opened. Let me go to inspect. Let me go to console. So as you can see, the message from script.js is coming here. That means the linkage is working fine. So now let's talk about variables and how we can declare them. So variables are containers for storing data values. For example, we have var and say username equals to John. So that John value will be stored in username variable. We can just console.log username and we'll add the message username. So let's save this and head back here. Open inspect console. So as you can see, John username has been printed here. We can also declare the variable using let. So instead of var we can just say let username is equal to, we'll add my name. If I go here, so I will just say I have to print username 1. So my name is being printed. We can also declare variable using another keyword called const, where the value of that variable will not be changed. So for example, country equals to India, and if I do console.log country, so it will give the country, but after this I will just say country equals to Nepal. Here I am updating the country value. So let's go here and see what's happening. So it says assignment to constant variable is not allowed. So we cannot reassign any value for the const variable. So var, it's like a function scope. Avoid using it modern JS. That means, so let's say I have var username. I can declare var username with another value like this. And if I print, as you can see, it's just printing John, but we have also created the same variable, that is Ullas. It's not printing and it creates a bugs in the applications. So we need to avoid using var. But let is a block scoped and allows reassignment. This is not the case with let. It will not allow us to create the same variable name, and it will give an error. And const is a block scope but cannot be reassigned, that we saw here. Alright, let me comment this. So head back here. Now let's understand the 7 main primitive data types that are available in JavaScript. So I will just declare one variable first name equals to Ullas, and this is the string type of data type which is stored in first name. So if this is the string type, we can do that by using console.log. We have type of function and we need to give the variable name. So let's go here. As you can see, it's saying string. So this is the way where we can see the type of the variable. Let's comment this and I will declare another variable for number. So let price equals to 99. I will also create another variable price float equals to 99.5. These are in decimal. So I will just print console.log type of price, also type of price float. So let's head back here As you can see, it is both are number, even though this is integer and this is decimal. So it will JavaScript consider both as a number. Now let's see boolean type. So I will declare let is logged equals to true. Console.log type of is logged. As you can see, it's boolean. Next we will not assign this and save it. Let's see. So it says undefined. So undefined is also a data type, null type of data type. So I will say let profile equals to null and print console.log type of profile. So let's see here, and it says object. Then we have symbol. So I will say let symbol sym1 equals to symbol of id. I'll just copy this and say symbol 2 symbol of id. So if I print console.log sim1 equals to sim2, let's see what is the output. So it's saying false because symbols are used for unique values. Now we have big int. So let me comment this. I will say let number equals to some random long number and will print number. Let me add type of, so it says number. Let me add n at the end and see it's big int. Let's also touch briefly on non-primitive types like objects and arrays. We will see them in detail in further videos. So I will just say let person equals to, in curly braces, name equals colon, I will say Rahul, comma, age colon 25, comma, city colon Bangalore. So we can just print console.log person. So we have got Rahul, age and Bangalore. And similarly we can have arrays. So arrays is nothing but similar group of similar elements. For example, let fruits equals to, in square braces, we'll say apple, grapes, and we can just print it on browser by using console.log fruits. So we have got apple, grapes. Alright, now let's quickly recap what we learned. So we learned about declaring variables using let and const and also using var. So avoid using var because it creates bugs in the application. Also we learned about primitive data types like string, number, boolean, undefined, null, symbol and big int, and some non-primitive data types like objects, array, etc. And we also use type of to check any variables type, that is type of first name, which will give string. That's it for today's lesson. Make sure to practice by creating your own examples. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel and don't forget to follow our full 30 days JavaScript challenge. See you in the next one. Till then, happy coding.